I mean, every character in this book is a piece of shit. I mean, that is the one takeaway from this. So, and then he gets this beautiful flashback that kind of reminds him of like that time and that experience. It's just, man, it's just the storytelling is so damn good. Today we're going to take a look at one of the most absurd comic books I think I've ever read. Ichi the Killer, and I'm so happy this one was printed in the States. I've known about the movie forever. I've known about the manga for quite a long time as well. I actually don't know when this was made. I think it was like the early 2000s. I think the movie came out relatively soon after the comic book was done. And man, this one's insane, dude. Like, there is some weird, like, violence and sexual things going on in this book. It is absurd, but the artwork is brilliant. And I will say this is a very, very quick read. I think I read the first 3 omnibuses that are out, I think in like literally probably 3 days max. And I was probably limiting myself when I was doing it. But we have some beautiful artwork in here. Great figure drawing, great perspective drawing like this. Something about just doing that very slight Dutch angle and adding this very unsettling kind of environments where things just don't look quite right. They look a little run down and sleazy. It's very different. It's very funny because I feel like sleazy in Japan looks creepy in Japan. If you've ever seen some Japanese movies where they kind of show you these very sleazy places, man, they look friggin' creepy and terrifying. But great artwork here. I love the use of screen tones here, even using some photography. I mean, obviously, these are common things that are used in manga, but, you know, you try to figure it out as an artist. And, man, just great stuff. This character is a bizarre human. I mean, every character in this book is a piece of shit. I mean, that is the one takeaway from this. There's no real hero in this book, at least to my knowledge so far. Man, I love this panel here. This guy just kind of bent over and dead, murdered brutally. I mean, this guy who murders these people, man, he does not do it in any other way but super brutal. And this book is brutal. I'm waiting for the Yakuza boss to finally show up. Very iconic villain character that you see. And you honestly, it's very weird because this book does some interesting things where it sort of tries to make you sympathize with this Yakuza boss, which is very weird. Hopefully you guys can see this while I have some interesting light decisions. But anyways, and then we have a beautiful page here. And there's really not much going on. A lot of talking, but man, is the talking and the dialogue great. I've always said this about manga. For some reason, they can tell you so much with so little, and with comics in the US, I feel like they tell you so little with too much. And man, great story here. We got these characters, you know, burying this body, and then we get to our Yakuza boss who has an obsession with piercing and piercings. And he pierces dudes' dongs. And obviously right there, we see a dude getting his dong pierced. Very absurd shit here. I mean, disgusting shit. Like, off the wall crazy, but man, it's so weird that I enjoyed this kind of stuff and never would even consider doing something like this in the future. But for some reason, man, my mind goes to that darkness, and I don't know, maybe it's like that absurdity of humanity, and how I guarantee you there are probably, as crazy as it sounds, there are probably disgusting, vile pieces of shit like this that exist in real life, and it is unfortunate. I don't know what the Yakuza situation is like nowadays. I don't know if it's like I don't know if this has anything to do with comic books, but anyways, beautiful drawings, man, just so much simple stuff going on, and I really, really adore it. Great work. Yeah. Let's take a look at book 2 in just a moment. But yeah, I mean, even great, like, top-down shots, doing great perspective here. Beautifully drawn, honestly. I just adore this kind of stuff. And, man, like that maniacal laughing there. Kind of feels like the Joker doing some really absurd stuff here. I don't even know where you get reference for drawings like this, but apparently he has those references. So anyways, let's take a look at book 2, wherever it is. Here it is. And it's pretty much more of the same. Don't want to show off too much. Don't want to ruin too much. I mean, the artwork is really great. And doing even some interesting things right there where like that nose is very kind of a simple shape, but it just looks so great. I remember looking at that and being like, man, that for some reason, that dude's nose looks great. And he's just using very simple shapes to get these very beautiful drawings. And man, this book is one of the most absurd books I've ever read. Just if you're into violence and you don't have you know, if you don't get sick easily, this is definitely a cool book. I mean, I don't think it's way too over the top. I mean, but then again, there's some over the top shit in here for sure. But just remember, guys, it's just artwork. It's just manga. And this is definitely just like violence to 11. Like, come on, dude. Look at that. And the piercings get more absurd and more absurd as time goes on. I mean, imagine getting pierced to death. That would be not fun. And then, of course, this woman doesn't go too well for her. But, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that we're dealing with in the story. This dude is nuts. Again, there is not a single hero in this book. And, but the drawing is so good. So good. I love these close-ups and these establishing shots, these top-down shots, these very simple one-point perspectives. I mean, this right here is just a beautiful, beautiful piece right here. So we're sort of looking down on the character on a close-up panel. Yeah. And then we sort of go into this dark memory. I also like the way he does flashbacks, too. I think it actually shows up pretty well on the pages. Which is funny because you would think that something like that would look muddy, but it doesn't. It looks brilliant. It's amazing. Man. Yeah, I don't want to ruin anything because I want you guys to pick this up. Again, as I say in every video, I am not sponsored by any of these companies. None of these companies know I exist. I just dig this stuff. This is kind of the stuff I really, really dig. Beautiful, beautiful work. I mean, come on. Beautiful blood splatter right there. Kind of shit, you know, you got to train for years to learn how to do that kind of stuff. Love it. I love that scene right there as he's kind of sitting right in front of the murderer, the killer. Has no idea that he's a murderer at this point in the story. Don't want to ruin it too much, but I mean, it tells you that he's the murderer within the first like couple pages. So, and then he gets this beautiful flashback that kind of reminds him of like that time and that experience. It's just, man, it's just the storytelling is so damn good. I love it. I adore it. Just, if you have not seen it, or if you've not, you know, read it yourself, pick it up. But man, it's just so cool. It's such a unique idea. This absurd character, this absurd villain who's just trying to find another villain, and he's just insane. Just crazy human being, and I love it. I think it's great, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.